Are you tired of feeling stuck? Do you find yourself making plans but never following through? Maybe you're overwhelmed by fear, doubt, or perfectionism. You're not alone in this struggle, and it's time for a change. Over the next 3 days, we will share powerful advice that can help you break free from these obstacles. We'll tackle the challenges that hold you back and provide practical steps to move forward. It's time to start talking to yourself in a way that fuels your success. Get ready to transform your mindset and take action. Let's dive into these lessons that can change your life. Action over intention. What happens when you sit around thinking about what you could do, but you never actually do it? Let me paint the picture for you. Absolutely nothing changes. You sit there, day after day, convincing yourself that you're prepared. You tell yourself, I'm planning it out or I'll do it tomorrow. Guess what? Tomorrow turns into next week, next month, and eventually next year. While you're stuck in this endless loop of procrastination, someone else is out there taking the actions you're too scared to take. They're living the life you keep dreaming about, and you're left behind angry and bitter at yourself. Let's be brutally honest. Without action, your intentions mean nothing. They're empty promises you make to yourself. You say, I want to get fit, but you never go to the gym. You say, I want to start a business, but you never take the first step. You say, I want a better life, but you keep doing the same things that got you here. It's like sitting in a car with no gas and expecting to get to your destination. You're going nowhere. If you keep living this way, you'll wake up one day full of regret. You'll wonder why you let fear, doubt, or laziness control your life. You'll watch others succeed, not because they were smarter or luckier, but because they acted. And let me tell you, regret is a heavier burden than failure. At least when you fail, you learn. But if you never try, you'll carry the pain of what could have been forever. Now, let me tell you something you need to hear. Intentions don't build anything. You can sit around with a notebook full of ideas, but ideas without action are just fantasies. Fantasies don't pay the bills. Fantasies don't put food on the table. Fantasies don't change your life. Only action does. So here's the challenge for you. Talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. Say, enough is enough. No more excuses. No more overthinking. Today I will do the thing I've been avoiding. I will start the work. I will step out of my comfort zone. I will start where you are with what you have. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Don't wait to feel ready. You'll never feel fully ready. Pick one thing, just one, and do it today. If you've been thinking about calling someone, pick up the phone. If you've been planning to start exercising, go for a 10-minute walk. If you've been wanting to write, open your laptop and type the first sentence. Here's the secret. Once you take the first step, the second becomes easier. Action creates momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence leads to progress. And progress is what changes lives. Remember this. Failure isn't the enemy. Inaction is. You can recover from failure, but you can't recover from the time you wasted doing nothing. So stop thinking, stop planning, and stop dreaming. Start doing. The world doesn't care about your intentions. It rewards those who act. So get up, step out, and make things happen. Right now, today. Because if you don't, someone else will. And they'll take the life you were too afraid to chase. Don't let that happen. Fight for it. Take action. Overcoming resistance. Let's talk about the enemy inside your head. The resistance that stops you every time you want to move forward. You've felt it before, haven't you? That voice telling you, not today, or you can't do this, or it's too hard. Resistance is sneaky. It disguises itself as laziness, fear, doubt, or even logic. It whispers excuses like you don't have enough time, or what if you fail, and while you're busy listening to it, your dreams slowly wither away. If you keep letting resistance win, here's what happens. Your goals stay just that, goals. Not achievements, not reality, just daydreams floating in your head. Resistance will paralyze you. You'll watch opportunities pass you by because you hesitated, because you were thinking about it. You'll see others accomplish things you know you're capable of, but didn't pursue. And the worst part, you'll become comfortable with doing nothing. Comfortable in mediocrity. Comfortable in regret. Resistance doesn't need to be loud to destroy your dreams. It just needs to stop you from acting. And every time you give in, you strengthen it. You make it harder to fight next time. You start believing its lies. This isn't the right time, or you're not good enough, you shrink. Your potential fades. And before you know it, you've built a life you don't even want to live. But here's the truth you need to hear. Resistance is a liar. Its only power is the power you give it. Every time you push past it, you weaken it. Every time you act despite it, you get stronger. Resistance doesn't go away on its own. You have to face it head on and crush it, over and over again, until it has no choice but to step aside. So, talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. Say, I hear you, resistance, but I'm not listening. You won't stop me. I will act anyway. I will feel the fear and do it anyway. I will choose progress over comfort. Every single time, start small, but start now. If resistance tells you not to write that email, write it. If it says you're too tired to work out, lace up your shoes and go. If it tells you you're not ready, take the first step anyway. The only way to beat resistance is by taking action immediately. Don't give it time to grow. Remember, resistance hates momentum. Once you get moving, it loses its grip on you. Action is the antidote. And with every small victory, you build confidence. With every step forward, you reclaim your power. Resistance isn't a sign that you're weak. It's a sign you're on the verge of something great. It shows up because it knows you're about to grow, about to break through, about to win. The stronger the resistance, the bigger the reward on the other side. So the next time resistance shows up, smile, say thank you for the warning. Now watch me do it anyway, because you're not here to play small. You're here to conquer. Fight resistance like your life depends on it. Because it does. The power of habits. Let's dive into a truth that can change your life. Your habits shape your destiny. Every day you make choices that either lift you up or drag you down. You might think it's just a small decision, but those small decisions add up to your entire life. Bad habits can sneak in and take control before you even realize it. They form a cage around you, making you feel stuck, frustrated, and unfulfilled. If you ignore this lesson, here's the hard reality. You will drift through life. You'll find yourself waking up every day, going through the motions and wondering why nothing ever changes. You'll complain about your situation, yet do nothing to fix it. That's the power of bad habits. They create a cycle of mediocrity that's hard to break. You'll be weighed down by procrastination, distraction, and unhealthy routines. Over time, your potential will fade away. But here's where it gets powerful. Habits can be your greatest allies if you let them. Think about it. Every successful person you admire has built their success on positive habits. They wake up early, exercise regularly, read daily, and pursue their goals relentlessly. These habits compound over time, leading to massive change. One good habit leads to another, creating a chain reaction that transforms your life. So let's talk about what you can do. It starts with awareness. Look at your daily routine. What habits serve you? Which ones are holding you back? Be honest with yourself. Identify the habits that drain your energy and focus. Now replace them with habits that lift you up. For instance, if you scroll through social media for hours, replace that time with reading or learning something new. If you find yourself constantly making excuses to avoid the gym, commit to a small workout every day. Just 10 minutes to start. Build on that. Gradually increase your commitment. The key is consistency. Talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. Say, I am the architect of my habits. I will build habits that empower me, not those that weaken me. I choose to act today because my future depends on the choices I make right now. Visualize the life you want and align your habits with that vision. You can even create a habit tracker. Write down what you want to achieve and mark your progress. Celebrate every small win. That positive reinforcement will keep you going. Remember, your habits define you. They are the building blocks of your character and success. So, if you want to change your life, start by changing your habits. Don't let another day go by in the grip of bad habits. Take action now. Make a conscious choice to build habits that push you forward, that challenge you, and that inspire you. Every time you choose a positive habit, you're investing in your future. You're taking control of your life. And when you finally see the power of those habits in action, you'll realize you have the ability to create the life you've always dreamed of. Make your habits work for you, not against you. The choice is yours. I'll learn from imperfection. Let's face it, perfection is a trap. It's a seductive illusion that keeps you from taking action. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you'll never start. You'll drown in self-doubt and endless excuses. You'll look at others and think they have it all figured out. But here's the truth. Nobody is perfect. The relentless pursuit of perfection paralyzes you. It holds you back from trying new things, from failing, and from growing. When you ignore this lesson, you remain stuck in a cycle of fear and stagnation. You'll waste time overthinking and overanalyzing every detail, convinced that it has to be flawless. This fear of imperfection breeds anxiety, frustration, and missed opportunities. You'll tell yourself, I'm not ready yet, or I need to prepare more, but all that preparation without action leads to nothing. You'll be left watching others succeed while you stand still, stuck in your head. But here's the liberating truth. Imperfection is where growth happens. Every mistake you make is a stepping stone on your path to success. Each failure teaches you something valuable. It reveals your strengths, your weaknesses, and what you truly want. Every great inventor, artist, and leader has faced failure. They didn't let it stop them, they learned from it. So what can you do? Embrace imperfection. Shift your mindset from I must be perfect to I will learn and grow. Start by taking small steps. Set realistic goals and allow yourself to make mistakes along the way. Remember, progress over perfection. For example, if you want to start a new project, don't wait until everything is in place. Dive in. Create a rough draft, build a prototype, or share your idea with others. Your first attempt may not be great, and that's okay. Ask for feedback, learn from it, and keep improving. With each iteration, you'll get closer to your goal. Talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. I accept my imperfections. I will take action today, regardless of how it looks. I choose to learn from every experience. I am not defined by my mistakes. I am defined by how I rise from them. Don't let the fear of being imperfect hold you back. You have the power to create something incredible, even if it starts out messy. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Acknowledge your efforts and keep pushing forward. In the end, it's not about achieving perfection, it's about making progress and becoming the best version of yourself. Embrace the journey, the bumps along the way, and the lessons learned. Remember, greatness isn't about being perfect, it's about being authentic, resilient, and willing to learn. So step out of your comfort zone. Make the mistakes, learn from them, and let them fuel your growth. The world needs your unique voice, your ideas, and your contributions. Don't let the fear of imperfection stop you from stepping into your greatness. Take that leap today. The role of environment. Your environment shapes your reality. If you ignore this lesson, you risk drowning in negativity and stagnation. Surrounding yourself with the wrong people and toxic influences will crush your dreams. If you hang out with those who don't support your ambitions, you'll find yourself sinking into their mindset. They'll pull you down, convincing you that your goals are unrealistic, that you're chasing a fantasy. You'll end up in a cycle of doubt and mediocrity, stuck in a place where growth is impossible. Your environment is not just about physical spaces, it's about the people, the energy, and the attitudes surrounding you. When you choose to ignore the importance of your environment, you accept mediocrity. You stop believing in yourself. You start to think, maybe they're right. Maybe I can't do it. This kind of thinking suffocates your potential and dulls your ambition. You deserve better. So take a hard look around you. Who are you spending time with? Are they lifting you up or dragging you down? If your circle is filled with negativity, it's time for a change. Cut ties with those who don't believe in your dreams. Seek out those who inspire you, who challenge you, and who encourage you to push beyond your limits. Create a space that fuels your passion and creativity. This might mean rearranging your workspace, decluttering your home, or finding a quiet place to think and create. Your environment should inspire you, not hold you back. Surround yourself with positive messages, uplifting quotes, and reminders of your goals. Fill your space with energy that sparks motivation. Engage with communities that share your interests and goals. Join groups, attend events, or find online forums where you can connect with like-minded individuals. These connections will inspire you, push you to take action, and remind you that you are not alone on this journey. Talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. Say, I choose to create a positive environment. I surround myself with people who uplift me. I will eliminate negativity from my life and fill my space with inspiration. I am worthy of greatness, and I will create an environment that reflects that. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Make sure those 5 are pushing you to be better. You have the power to design your environment. Choose wisely and don't settle for anything less than what fuels your drive and ambition. Your surroundings matter. They influence your mindset, your energy, and your ability to succeed. Make a conscious effort to curate an environment that supports your goals. If you do this, you'll unlock your potential and pave the way for success. So take action today. Change your environment, change your mindset, and watch how your life transforms. You have the power to shape your reality. Don't wait for someone else to do it for you. Step up, make the changes, and create an environment that propels you toward your dreams. Celebrate progress. Listen up. If you ignore the importance of celebrating progress, you are setting yourself up for burnout and frustration. Too many people focus solely on the end goal and forget to recognize the small victories along the way. This mindset can be destructive. When you only fixate on the finish line, every setback feels monumental, and every delay feels like failure. You risk losing motivation, passion, and belief in yourself. Without celebration, your journey becomes a grind, and you start to feel like you're moving through quicksand, sinking deeper into discouragement. Celebrating progress isn't just about throwing a party or treating yourself to a nice meal. It's about acknowledging every step you take toward your goals, no matter how small. If you don't celebrate, you'll lose sight of how far you've come. You'll forget that each small step is a building block leading to something bigger. Progress is progress, no matter how small. So how do you celebrate? Start by setting milestones along your journey. Break your big goals into smaller, manageable tasks, and when you complete one, take a moment to acknowledge it. Share your achievements with friends or loved ones who will cheer you on. Treat yourself to something special, whether it's a coffee from your favorite cafe or a day off to relax. Let that moment of celebration recharge your spirit. Keep a journal of your achievements. Write down every success, big or small, and review them regularly. This practice will remind you of your growth and keep your motivation alive. When you feel like giving up, look back at what you've accomplished and let that fuel your determination. Don't just celebrate when you achieve a massive goal, celebrate the journey. Did you overcome a fear? Did you make a difficult decision? Did you learn something new? All of these moments deserve recognition. They are proof of your growth and resilience. Talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. Say, I will celebrate my progress, no matter how small. Every step forward is a step toward my dreams. I refuse to let negativity overshadow my achievements. I will recognize my hard work and enjoy the journey. Remember, success is not just about the destination, it's about the journey. If you don't celebrate your progress, you'll find yourself feeling unfulfilled and frustrated, even if you eventually reach your goals. You deserve to feel joy and pride in your accomplishments. So start celebrating today. Make it a habit to recognize and honor your progress. Your journey is worth celebrating, and you are worth celebrating. Embrace the process, and you'll find that the road to your goals becomes much more enjoyable. Keep pushing forward and never forget to celebrate how far you've come. Face fear and comparison. Listen closely. If you let fear and comparison control your life, you are inviting stagnation and regret. Fear is a powerful thief that robs you of opportunities. It tells you to play it safe, to stay in your comfort zone, but that's where dreams go to die. If you allow fear to dictate your decisions, you will never take the leap toward greatness. You'll remain trapped, watching others chase their dreams while you sit on the sidelines full of what-ifs. And let's talk about comparison. Comparing yourself to others is a silent killer of ambition. You look at someone else's success, and suddenly you feel small. You question your worth and abilities. This toxic cycle can leave you feeling inadequate and hopeless. You must understand that everyone has their own journey, and your path is unique. If you keep measuring your progress against someone else's, you will never appreciate your own strengths and achievements. You'll drown in negativity and lose sight of your goals. So how do you break free? First, acknowledge your fears, write them down, and confront them head on. Are you afraid of failure? Of judgment? Once you identify your fears, challenge them. Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Most of the time, you'll realize that the consequences of facing your fears are far less daunting than the regret of not trying at all. Next, stop the comparison. Focus on your journey and your growth. Set your own standards and measure your success against your past self, not anyone else. Celebrate your uniqueness. You have talents and experiences that no one else has. Embrace them. Surround yourself with supportive people who lift you up. Share your fears with them, and let them remind you of your worth. Seek inspiration from others, but don't let their success overshadow your journey. You're not in competition with them, you're on your own path. And when fear starts to creep in, remind yourself that discomfort is part of growth. Every time you face your fears, you grow stronger. You build resilience and confidence. So take action. Whether it's speaking in public, trying something new, or pursuing a passion project, confront your fears with courage. Talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. Say, I will face my fears head on. I refuse to be held back by what others think or by my own doubts. I am on my own journey, and I will not compare my path to anyone else's. I will celebrate my unique strengths and keep pushing forward. Remember, fear and comparison can hold you back, but they don't have to. Break free from their grip. Take that first step into the unknown and watch as you grow and flourish. Embrace your journey and know that you are capable of amazing things. You have the power to overcome fear and comparison. Now go out there and prove it to yourself. Patience and persistence. Let's get real for a moment. If you don't embrace patience and persistence, you are setting yourself up for failure. Too many people expect instant results. They want success to come overnight, but that's not how life works. When you don't see immediate progress, frustration kicks in. You throw in the towel and give up just when you're on the brink of a breakthrough. That's a huge mistake. Without patience, you'll find yourself chasing quick fixes and empty promises. You'll jump from one shiny object to another, never giving yourself a chance to truly grow. You'll feel like you're running on a hamster wheel, putting in effort but going nowhere. That's not living, that's surviving. And let me tell you, persistence is the key to unlocking your potential. It's the fuel that drives you through tough times when the going gets rough. So how do you cultivate patience and persistence? First, shift your mindset. Understand that great things take time. No one achieves greatness overnight. Look at the most successful people in the world. They all have one thing in common. They faced challenges, setbacks, and failures. They didn't give up, they persisted. They kept moving forward, no matter how hard it got. Next, set realistic goals. Break your bigger dreams into smaller, achievable milestones. Celebrate each victory, no matter how small. This will help you stay motivated and remind you that progress is happening, even if it's slow. Remember, every step forward counts. And when the road gets tough, remind yourself why you started. Keep your vision clear and your goals in sight. Write down your reasons for pursuing your dreams, and pull that list out when you feel like giving up. Let it reignite your passion and determination. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Share your goals with them, and let their support lift you up when you feel down. Remember, persistence doesn't mean pushing through without taking breaks. It means being willing to get back up after setbacks and keep moving forward. Talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. Say, I will be patient with my progress. I will not let setbacks discourage me. I will persist because I know that great things take time. I will celebrate my small victories and keep pushing forward, no matter how tough the road gets. Remember, patience and persistence are your best friends on the path to success. Embrace them. Stay committed to your journey, and you will achieve things you once thought were impossible. You have the strength to endure. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of. Mindset and purpose. Listen up. If you neglect your mindset and lose sight of your purpose, you are inviting disaster into your life. Your mindset shapes your reality. A negative mindset can ruin your chances of success before you even start. If you wake up every day feeling defeated, guess what? You'll stay defeated. You'll find excuses instead of solutions. You'll let fear dictate your actions. That's a recipe for stagnation. Without a clear purpose, you'll drift aimlessly through life. You'll go through the motions, but you won't feel fulfilled. You might achieve some success, but it will feel empty because it's not aligned with your true desires. Living without purpose is like wandering in a desert, lost, thirsty, and desperate for direction. So, how do you change this? Start by evaluating your mindset. What are the beliefs that hold you back? Challenge them. Replace negative thoughts with empowering affirmations. When you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, counter with, I am capable, and I will find a way. This simple shift can change everything. Next, find your purpose. Ask yourself, what ignites your passion? What gets you excited to wake up every morning? Dig deep. Reflect on your experiences, your values, and what truly matters to you. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand, it just needs to resonate with you. Write it down. Make it real. Once you have your purpose, let it guide your actions. Align your daily choices with your goals. This is your roadmap to fulfillment. If you find yourself on a path that doesn't excite you, pivot. Don't be afraid to change direction. Life is too short to settle for mediocrity. Surround yourself with positive influences. Connect with people who share your vision and uplift you. Their energy will fuel your journey. And remember, your mindset isn't set in stone. It can evolve. Embrace growth. Challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone. Talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. Say, my mindset is powerful, and I will choose thoughts that empower me. I have a purpose that drives me, and I will take action every day to align my life with it. I will not settle for less than what I deserve. Embrace a strong mindset and a clear purpose. They will propel you toward the life you've always dreamed of. You are capable of achieving greatness, so go out there and chase it with everything you've got. Consistency over perfection. Listen closely. If you chase perfection, you're setting yourself up for failure. Perfection is a mirage. It's an unattainable goal that will only leave you frustrated and paralyzed. If you wait for everything to be perfect before you take action, you will never start. You'll be stuck in analysis paralysis, endlessly planning but never doing. Meanwhile, life is passing you by. When you focus on being perfect, you become overly critical of yourself. One mistake feels like the end of the world. You start to doubt your abilities and your worth. You think, if I can't do it perfectly, why even try? This mindset will drain your motivation and keep you from making progress. Now let's flip the script. It's time to embrace consistency over perfection. Start small. Commit to taking action every day, no matter how imperfect it may be. Remember, it's the small steps that lead to big changes. If you want to lose weight, don't wait until you have the perfect workout plan. Start moving. Take a walk, do some push-ups, or eat one healthy meal. Just start. Consistency builds momentum. When you show up regularly, you create habits that lead to success. Over time, these small actions accumulate into significant progress. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be persistent. If you make a mistake, learn from it. Don't dwell on it. Analyze what went wrong, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. Each setback is a stepping stone to success. Embrace the journey, imperfections and all. The more you practice, the better you will become. Surround yourself with reminders of progress. Track your achievements, no matter how small. Celebrate those wins. This will boost your confidence and keep you motivated. Find a buddy who shares your goals. Hold each other accountable. Share your victories and support each other through challenges. Talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. Say, I choose consistency over perfection. Every step I take is a step toward my goals. Mistakes are just part of the journey, and I will learn from them and keep going. It's time to take action. Focus on being consistent and watch how it transforms your life. You have the power to achieve your dreams, one imperfect step at a time. Don't wait for perfection, get started now. Now that you've heard this powerful advice, it's time to take action. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with the words you tell yourself. You have the power to reshape your thoughts and push through the barriers that hold you back. Commit to talking to yourself with positivity and determination for just 3 days. Challenge those negative thoughts. Embrace progress over perfection. And remember that every step forward counts. You are capable of greatness, and this journey begins with you. So take these lessons to heart. Apply them in your daily life, and watch how your world transforms. It's time to own your journey. Let's get to work.